Hey there guys, it's me Liz and welcome back to another makeup tutorial with me. I'm super excited to be doing this makeup tutorial for you guys today because I actually was inspired to do this look by a face chart that I did yesterday. And I really liked how it turned out on paper, so I thought, hey, why don't I just recreate this? It's, yeah, this one right here, it's really quite hard to see, but yeah, I've never done a look like this before, let alone worn blue lips before. So this look is very bold, very vibrant. I wanted to do something that was still kind of wearable for Halloween, but still kind of glam and wearable for something else as well. Before I kind of get into more gorier stuff. Spoilers, but anyways, I really enjoyed filming this for you guys, and I hope that you guys like it too. And if you guys want to check out this video and see how you guys can recreate it for yourself, just keep on watching. So I've already prepped my face and already gone ahead and done my foundation. I'm going to go straight in and do my brows. I'm taking a break from my dip brow in medium brown, which I usually use, just because I want a darker brow, but I didn't want to commit to go and do a full black brow. I am using e.l.f. cream eyeliner in coffee, and I started by underlining the bottom part of my brow just because I wanted that to be more defined, and because I slightly thickened parts of my brow underneath. Then I just go ahead and kind of repeat the same type of shape on the upper part of the brow, and just also defined and tapered the tail of my brow, and I also filled that in as well. With the leftover product on my brush, I'm just going to backcomb the front part of my brow to really kind of make it look more fuller until I'm happy with the shape, and then also do the same exact thing on the other side. I'm taking this right here, which is the Australis AC Contour Palette. I took that shade which I've just shown you, and with a small type of eyeshadow brush, I am just going to create a rounded crease, and I'm really exaggerating my crease. I'm basically drawing a new crease shape, and I'm making this really rounded on the outer part of the eye, and just really rounding that off like that. Then I'm also going to repeat that on the other eye and just continue and round off the shape of my eye on the outer part of it, and just kind of round it towards the coming downwards under my lower lash line. I'm not bringing it all the way into my bottom eye, into the inner parts, but I'm just rounding that shape so it gives me a really nice rounded eye. Wanted to do something a little different and kind of manipulate the shape of my eye. What I'm doing here is just using window wiper movements to really blend that product out and blend that out to make it look like a natural shadow and also act as a transition shade. When I get into the outer parts of the eye like this, I'm just using small circular movements because I still want to keep that round shape. I don't want it to go out sharp and winged out or anything. I just want it to remain really kind of soft and rounded. And I'm just going to blend on the bottom part of the lower lash line as well and keep that rounded so it all comes together nicely like this. And of course I want to do the same thing on the other eye, round it out by blending it out in the same movements as we did before. Taking a bronzer shade, I'm just basically going to go really lightly with the same brush, blend the brush, and just go over that just to give it more kind of, I don't know, more dimension and just a little more kind of like a, what do you call it, just to give it more natural shadow-like appearance, I guess. This shade I am using now is from the Naked 2 Basics palette. I'm just using the mirror from there as well. Basically doing the same thing we did in the step 1, just carving out that new shape of my crease that I'm wanting and just really making it really quite round. And then as I get into the inner part, I'm just really bringing it in ever so softly and just kind of creating more of a rounded shape as well when I come back inwards. So it's basically like a really nice rounded semicircle type of crease and lid that we're going for. Now the brush I'm using is a really small flat definer type of smudger brush. Of course, I did the same exact thing on the other side. The shade I'm using, by the way, is Undone from the Naked 2 Basics palette. It's like an off black type of color. It's not like a full black. And what I'm doing here is using a clean brush, eyeshadow brush. I'm just kind of feathering out that color just so it kind of blends into those two other colors that we applied before. And this will just really give the eyes more dimension and make it look like we've got a really nice and deep crease, and it's really helping to manipulate the shape of our eyes as well. And of course I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. And as always, as I come towards the inner part of the eye socket, I'm just really kind of feathering out really lightly to create a more natural type shadow look. I'm going to grab this matte black eyeshadow on the same exact brush. And of course I'm going to repeat the same thing that I've just done on both eyes. I'm just using this black really just to give it even more dimension and just make it look even more deeper and kind of like a sunken in crease. Then I am going to go ahead with this white Kajal liner from the Body Shop, and you can use any type of white pencil or eyeshadow cream or whatever. Basically just using this to go all over my lid and that new kind of lid that we've kind of created, and I'm just really filling that in as good as I can. And with that clean eyeshadow brush we used to kind of blend out the other color before, since it's still clean and it's handy to me right now, I'm just going to go ahead with the yellow shade. This is a yellow matte shade, and I'm just loading up that brush and really patting it down and really just pressing it into my skin ever so slightly and softly, and just building up that intensity as well. Really happy with that. And of course I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side. Now you'll find that you might have I don't know, gotten some yellow into your new crease, I guess, so I'm just going to go back and kind of touch that up a little bit and blend it out, just because I want it to be more defined and look like a really nice deep socket type of sunken in socket, I guess. I'm just going to grab this gel liner from Estee Lauder. I really like this gel liner and I wanted to use my liquid liner, but I can't remember where I left it. I don't know. I might have left it in my jacket pocket or at work or something. Anyways, doing my liner, keeping it really as thin as I can, I guess, and I'm not winging it out, but I'm just doing a straight line across, and as I get towards the middle part of the eye, I'm just making it more curved and thicker in the middle and then bringing it down. So really keeping it thin on the end of the brow, bringing it in to make it thin, but in the middle I'm just making it thicker. Now this is just also going to emphasize the shape of our eye and just manipulate it as well to make it appear more rounder. As I come back to the inner part of the eye, I'm just going to bring it down and point it. I also went back in with a white gel liner and just lined my waterline. And then I'm just going to go back to that black gel liner. I'm really just rounding off the end, the outer corner of my eye. I'm really rounding it down to bring the liner down and under my waterline. And I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just bringing it kind of like halfway in and fading it down. And I'm also pointing the inner part of my eye. I'm just bringing it down to a point, to a nice sharp point. And then I changed up my brush to a liner brush to kind of help me get more precision. I'm doing it like this. And of course I just repeated the same step on the other eye. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I wanted to go ahead and do a point on the inner part of the eye, just because I feel like it gives this whole look a little more kind of like a sassiness almost. And because we weren't doing a wing, I wanted to kind of have that, because like I feel like a wing really gives like really nice attitude and sassiness, so I wanted to incorporate that somehow. So I just kind of did this. Basically I went over that yellow eyeshadow with a shimmery eyeshadow from the Body Shop, and I really love how really nice and dimensional the shimmers are in this shadow, so that's why I went straight over it, and I feel like it really made the eyes pop a little bit more. And of course I'm going over my lashes after I've curled them with my favorite mascara from Collection Cosmetics. I'm putting on some more lashes as well. Now these ones here, I can't remember where I got them from. Actually, they're from the brand Color. I don't know what the number was, but they're really nice and full and really winged out on the ends there. Then they taper inwards. Now I'm waiting for my second lash to kind of get a bit tacky, and I'm going to go ahead and plop that right on as well. And with the help of some tweezers, I'm just going to squeeze them onto my natural lash and get them as close and as tight to my natural lash line as I can. There we go. I'm really happy with how it's looking at the moment. Now I'm going to go back in with the AC contour palette from Australis, grabbing that banana shade and mixing it with the other lighter shade. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my face a little bit, just really checking that powder on, blending it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and contour a little bit. I'm using a cool toned, really light taupe color. This is actually an eyeshadow from the Body Shop as well, and I'm really just wanted to go for a really nice kind of cool, kind of light shade, nothing too intense, but I still wanted to keep that nice intense factor with this look. I'm gonna go ahead and contour both sides of my cheeks and also my nose. And I'm just going to go ahead and round off my forehead a little bit and just contour the sides of that as well. And underneath my chin, just to take away that double chin type of thing, you know. I really gained a lot of weight, really. I'm just going to dust my brush with a little bit of the contour shade from the Australis palette as well. And I'm just really ever so slightly going to dust that over my contour a little bit just to help intensify it just a tad. I'm going in with this blue liner from Maybelline, and I'm going to be lining my lips with this shade. And I just had to take a second look into the mirror because I was just thinking, wow, how pigmented is this blue. It's got a really nice shimmer to it as well, like iridescent type of shimmers in it. And I really apologize, you cannot see me doing this step right here, but I'm basically just lining my bottom lip here and just filling it in as well, and then also just going on the top as well, fill that in too. Now I'm also gonna go ahead and use a blue eyeshadow with shimmer from the same Body Shop shimmer quad, and I'm just gonna use a brush and just kind of pat that on this kind of center areas of my lip, just to give this a whole new dimensional look, and also just to add a nice kind of gradient between the two blue shades. And I'm really happy with the way this turned out, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. This is the overall finished look. So that is it, guys. This is the finished completed look. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this. It was really lots of fun using the bright yellow and blue today. I really love the combination of the colors. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or even requests that you guys might want to leave for me, just pop them down below, and I will also get back to you as soon as I can if it's a question or anything. I will also have all my social media links down in the description box below if you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram to get updates on what I possibly am doing or will be doing on YouTube. And yeah, I hope that you guys have an awesome week, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time and do some more Halloween stuff for you guys. I've kind of got a lot of ideas brewing, but yeah, have a lovely day, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye. If you look at